Hey guys, it's Lexi. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my mini twist. I've gotten this question a few times on my Instagram, so I made a shorter video on my Instagram and then I'm making a more detailed video on here. I'm going to show you the products I use, how I part my hair, and the method I use to twist my hair. If you haven't already, you can follow my Instagram, which will be right here on the screen or linked down below. This is a disclaimer. Do not do mini twist if you're the type of person that likes to leave hairstyles in for months. You will end up with locks, and if that's what you're going for, okay. But I'm not here to show you how to do starter locks. I'm here to show you how to do mini twist. Now we can start the video. Now that we got that out the way, I'm going to start off by parting my hair. I like to start with 3 main sections. I go from ear to ear and then one down the middle to make a middle part, creating 3 main sections. If you hear anything that sounds like an airplane taking off, it's just my laptop hanging off for dear life. Once I have those 3 main sections, I then just twist. You don't have to twist them, but I just twist them like a light twist and then pin them away, or use my hair clip and pin them away so that the sections are still staying how I parted them and they're out of the way of the twist. Once I have the 2 front sections clipped away, I then take the back section off and we'll get started. I start off by spraying my hair with lots of water. As you can tell, I like to use a lot of water in my twists. A lot of people do the blow dry method. I like to just make sure my hair is moisturized and curly. I don't mind my hair shrinking. A lot of girls like to blow dry their hair to minimize the shrinkage, but I don't mind the shrinkage. It's really not that big of a deal to me, and once I twist my hair, I can always stretch it out with different methods. So once I add the water, I part the back. I start with my first part, which is just going straight line to the back of my head. As you can tell, I'm not using a mirror. I don't use a mirror on the back of my head. I just part my hair. I don't really worry about the back just because my twist will be laying over the parts in the back, and if someone does end up seeing it, oh well, too bad. I don't know what to say. But I go in with lots of water once again, and then I go in with my leave-in. I just rotate leave-ins. It really doesn't matter like what I'm using because I don't use it every time. So in this video I use the Curlsmith leave-in, but other times I use different leave-ins, but I always use a leave-in. I start off by parting my hair once again, and then I go in, and it's kind of hard for you to see here, so I'm going to put another video to the right of a closer up view of how I do it. But I plait the root. I start with 3 little sections in that little square, and I plait the root maybe 5 or 6 times, and then I take 2 of the sections within the square and combine those to create 2 little sections so that I can just twist those together. I hope that makes sense. I try to make it as simple as possible. Even if it's not simple, I try to explain it simple. I feel like the explanation made it a little bit more complicated, so I don't know if that helped or not. And then I continue to do that throughout my whole head. If I do notice some of the twists are a little bit either dry looking or stiff, I like to add more water or leave-in, because the goal for my twists are to make sure they're hydrated and curling. I feel like adding the leave-in and the water makes your twist more voluptuous, if that makes sense, and less of like a boneless twist. So I just keep applying the same process throughout the rest of my twists. Once again, I do want to say there will be some like crooked parts in the back. I either use a rat tail comb and don't look, or I use my nail and don't look, so don't mind the parts. If you're the type of person that's really concerned about part, you can always try to find different methods on how to look at the back of your head while you're trying to part. So since I've already kind of explained what I'm doing, I'm just going to let you watch me do it a few more times, and then I will come back whenever I'm probably at the front part of my head to just explain that part just a little bit better. finished the back section, so now I have 2 sections left. I'm going to start with one of the 2 sections in the front. I'm going to take that out and use lots of water once again. And then I'm going to use my leave-in, which is running out, so I probably won't be using this leave-in in my next twist out, but I'm going to use this leave-in all over this one section. And then once I get to the actual individual twist, I'll add more conditioner just to make sure it's curly and hydrated. Now that I'm at the front, I like to start using my mirror and the rat tail comb so that I can have actually crisp and cohesive parts, because these are the parts that I actually see, and other people will see more than they would see the back. So I'm actually caring about the parts this time. And I just start off by creating 2 parts on the first row. I do 2 twists on the first row, and then for the 2 front sections I end up doing 12 rows, so 6 on one side and then 6 on the other side. The mirror really comes in handy because I like to go back and count how many twists I may put on one row, or just to see how symmetrical the rows are, if that makes sense. I frequently go back and forth checking to see if I have the same amount of rows on each side, as well as if they're the same size or at the same part of my head. So I just go throughout twisting, and then I finish that left side. My left on the video, it's my right, but that's my left side. So I finished my left side, and then I'm going to go through and do the same process for the right side, but this time I actually pay attention and make sure that it's actually the same amount of twist as well as the same spacing as my left side, because whenever I do maybe a half up, half down, or 2 like half up pigtail thingies, I have to make sure that they have the same amount of twists so they have the same density whenever I do different styles. And then I am officially done. After about 6 hours, I'm done. It usually takes me a little bit longer because I do more twists, but in today's video I just decided to do a little bit bigger twist so that it wouldn't be such a long drawn out video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you comment down below if you have any questions. If I wasn't clear on something, comment it down below and I'll see if I can answer it. Once again, I have another tutorial on my Instagram with a shorter version. I also have hairstyles you can try with your mini twist on my Instagram, which will be linked down below. I want to know how many twists you think I have, so comment down below your best guess. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.